Now, from the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU-8 Sports.
Good morning, everyone. Mizzou women's hoops put a pair of perfect records on the line last night. The Tigers entered the game with Ole Miss unbeaten on the road this season and undefeated in Oxford, Mississippi since joining the SEC. And Mizzou made sure those perfect records weren't in any jeopardy. Nice ball movement here. Amber Smith knocks down the corner three. Tigers up 3-zip. A few minutes later, Mizzou up a dozen. Sophie Cunningham hits the straightaway three, 17-2 in favor of the Tigers. Next possession, it's Cunningham from three again. She thought about giving it up, but instead puts up the shot and knocks down the triple, 22 Mizzou. Second quarter, Cunningham in a giving mood. She gets the pass in the paint, and then the nice feed to Kayla Michael for the two off the window as Mizzou made 8 of their first 9 shots and went 4 for 4 from 3 to start. Tigers led by 20 at the break. Here in the second half, the drive and the feed to Jordan Frericks for the bucket. It's a 43-26 game. Then it's Cunningham in transition. She drives the length of the floor and kicks it out to Amber Smith. Smith would get it back and drill the triple. Cunningham finished with a double-double, 20 points, 10 rebounds, but later in the third quarter, Ole Miss guard Medina Muhammad appears to trip Cunningham away from the ball after the shot. As you'll see it right here, the two players get tangled up. Both players would receive fouls on the play. Back to the action now. Tigers up 16 with about 5 minutes to play. Mizzou sharing the love again. Lauren Aldridge, top of the key, nails the triple. Mizzou rolls to a 67-48 victory as the Tigers improve to 16-2 on the season. That's their best start through 18 games in school history. On the ice, the Blues finished up a 2-game road trip north of the border in Ottawa last night. After a scoreless opening period, Blues strike first in the second. Vladimir Tarasenko tips in the shot from the point, his 20th goal of the season. A few minutes later, nice puck movement through the neutral zone by St. Louis, and Alex Pietrangelo finishes off the rebound. It's Pietrangelo's 8th goal of the season, but the Blues weren't done scoring in the second period. Brendon comes right down the middle, right down the slot for the score as the Blues net 3 goals in the second period en route to a 4-1 win to finish off the road trip north of the border. And that's all for sports.
Brendon, going back to the Mizzou women's basketball game, that's a tense moment between, you said it was Medina Muhammad and Sophie Cunningham?
Yes,
that trip action. You know, I think, honestly, it was a little bit easy to miss because I think it was kind of on the backside of play there. But looking at that replay, I think that's definitely a trip, in my opinion.
It was easy to miss because the game wasn't really close at that point. And then also the fact that it came kind of away from the play after the shot. You know, the two players are running back to the other side of the court. So easy to miss, but yes, a contentious moment there between those two players. But fortunately, the refs were able to kind of get things sorted out.
That's right. Restored some order. Thank you very much, Brendon.
You got it.
Let's take a live look now from mid-Missouri. That's the Columbia Regional Air